And this is an amateur fight scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first in the red corner. He stands 5'8", weighing 233 pounds. Fighting out of Fostoria, Ohio. Representing Demolition Fight Team with a record of 2 wins, 1 loss, Jayden the Tank Taulker. In the blue corner, he stands 6'2", weighing 240 pounds. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio. He represents Marcus Finch's gym with a record of 1 win, no losses, Curtis Tobin.
All right, and this fight brought to you by DUI Matt. We all know you shouldn't drink and drive, but if you do, call DUI Matt. Visit iGottaDUI.com for more information. Here we go, round number 1. In our first and only heavyweight fight of the night. Taulker looks like he's given up a lot of reach, a lot of height.
But Tobin is just letting him in his circle. And if Taulker felt comfortable striking, he definitely could land.
Oh, not scared to close the distance.
Yeah, these guys are both pretty comfortable on their feet. You can tell. They're standing in the middle right across from each other. So. Taulker's doing what he's supposed to do. He's moving outside that lead foot.
I love watching confident fighters that like to stand and bang. It makes for the best fights. Oh!
Stiff jab from Tobin.
Oh, the hands are coming down.
Tobin feels a little bit too confident. He has those hands down.
Yeah, one shot from either one of these guys could end the night.
Tobin doing a good job so far of keeping distance in between them and you know, staying outside of Taulker's reach.
Yeah, he's staying right in the center of the ring, so he's definitely controlling the space at this point.
And also for a big guy, he's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Wow. Show of strength here by these 2 big heavyweights. Ooh.
Good hook on the release.
Tobin seems to be dropping his hands on the way back, so he's going to have to be careful on that.
And he's making that amateur mistake of breathing with his mouth open, which will definitely lead to a knockout if you're not careful.
And that's not a good sign in the first round.
Yeah, that shows that you're winded. Tobin with a strong shove.
Oh, big shots landing there.
Taulker tried to throw a knee, but it didn't land.
And Tobin's ripping those short.
He did get a couple of short uppercuts in, though. I don't know how much was on those, but he landed a couple of short uppercuts. Dirty boxing, if you will.
That's actually going to be a pretty tough round to call because it's going to be hard to see what the flurries going on.
You almost scored the first round by how good their cardio is going into the second.
Well, if you're talking about cage control, Tobin definitely stayed in the center, controlled a little bit more, but I feel like Taulker maybe pressed the action a little bit more.
But he had to. He had to close the distance and land any shot.
Yep.
There was no lack of leather thrown in that round. it was interesting looking at the recovery in both corners. Taulker, he sat down on the ground, which I really don't see often. I guess trying to center his chi.
Whatever gets
Here we
it done
go,
for
round
you.
number 2 in this heavyweight bout. Both these fighters seem content with keeping this fight standing so far.
Yeah, they both kind of slowed down after that very, very, very aggressive first round.
Taulker having to work to close the distance in this fight. You know, Tobin's got a height and reach advantage here. He was kind of keeping the distance, but now he's being a little more flat-footed than he was in the first round.
Yeah, I think if Taulker threw more jabs and jabbed his way in, Tobin is letting him in his circle. All he has to do is just work it.
Right. Well, he may be conserving his energy to explode at some point. But both fighters moving a lot slower than they were in the first.
Yeah, sometimes you get strikers who lock up and hold, and they're not very comfortable with the wrestling game. It's gonna be the part in the fight where the arms get real heavy, and you see them be a lot more selective about their strikes.
You know, usually if you see two big guys like this, both of them start to get tired. You see a lot of clinching and things like that, but not with these guys yet.
Yeah,
They're both standing in the center of the cage. And
Tobin's using the leg kicks a little bit more here. Not heavy, but he's definitely scoring.
Yeah, I was thinking that. He was using more leg kicks this round. And Taulker is not really having a response for it.
Yeah, some guys would rather just take the kick and then throw the punch in retaliation and have to worry about checking it.
when Taulker moves forward, he's throwing everything he's got on that right, and it is yet to land. But if it ever does, oh.
Tobin to be in trouble.
Cocky by Tobin there.
Yeah. Tobin's a pretty strong guy.
I'm impressed with Taulker's confidence in this fight. He's throwing some big shots. He just hasn't been able to land them.
I'm impressed with Taulker.
And, you know, he's also coming in and going for the body.
For Taulker giving up the reach advantage, he's doing very well in the striking department.
All right, we'd like to thank Tennessee Fitness Spa, a destination fitness and vacation spa focused on mind, body, and spirit. Check it out at TennesseeFitnessSpa.com.
Tobin,
We'd like to thank the king of beers, Budweiser. We got a cold on sale tonight. Get you a nice cold pod for just $4. And Rocket Designs. Be sure to check out Rocket Designs on Facebook for all your custom apparel needs. And thank you to Rocket Designs for supplying the t-shirts that we're throwing out into the crowd tonight.
you know, Tobin looks a little more well-rested going into this third round than he did going into the second round.
Yeah, I think he took it a little bit easier in the second round, trying to recover.
Yeah, sometimes you feel confident. You know, you can take a round off, conserve that energy, and get back in the fight a lot stronger for round 3.
This is the third and final round. Let's make some noise for these fighters.
Third and final round in this heavyweight bout.
Yeah, Taulker was reluctant to touch gloves there for that. For the
Both
last
these
round.
guys.
Taulker still chasing him, trying to look to land that right hand.
You know, in this kind of fight, either fighter could feel that they're ahead on the scorecards. No matter how you and I call it, it's very difficult to probably tell where you're at on the scorecards without your corner giving you some insight. So both these guys should be shooting for the fences right now, should not be confident that they can win the decision.
Yeah, I think the fight's definitely up for grabs at this point.
Yeah.
I'll feel the same way. And, you know, when it comes to judging, it could go either way. You know, you can see a fight going one way, and the judge can call it a completely different way.
Fights like this are hard to judge.
Good footwork there by Tobin.
It was hard to tell if he got caught or if he just slipped in the cage.
I agree. Yes, hands down.
Yeah, Tobin is a little bit overconfident. He's not
Gotta
really.
watch that.
Yeah,
There's a fine line between that and disrespect, you know?
Yeah, and he's not really that active.
You got to respect the guy across from you because anything can happen in there.
Yeah, Tobin's playing the counter-punching game right now. He's letting Taulker come in on him, but Taulker's doing a really good job of closing the distance.
Yeah, and once Taulker's in there, he's really busy. You know, he's throwing the short shots.
And he's throwing more of them.
Last 40 seconds. Somebody could definitely steal this round. They're going to need to get active, though.
Yeah, one takedown could definitely change the complexion
With 30
of this
seconds
fight.
left, this could be going to the judges' scorecards for the first time this evening. And this could be a difficult one to call.
They both look exhausted.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. I have to agree with you, Nate. Tobin seems content with just playing the counter-strike game there. But now that we're officially going to the judges' scorecards, I got to wonder, was that a mistake?
Yeah, I think that Taulker definitely was, you know, the higher volume striker, so I would see it going his way.
I cannot debate with you there. I can just see it going Taulker's way.
Unfortunately, I think a lot of the casual fans here in the arena, though, may not see it the same way. So this could be an interesting decision.
Yeah, Tobin did put on the show. In the end, it's all about work. Well, that's what it's supposed to be. Like you said before, I really wouldn't want to be a judge in this match.
Nope. No, they both did a really good job of staying active. You know, sometimes you see those big heavyweights, they can lull a lot, and actually, you know, these guys kept the action live, so it was an interesting fight to watch.
They did. A lot of movement, a lot of striking. They didn't disappoint. They came to fight. Looks like Rick Toms has the scores, and he's coming in to let us know who won this fight by decision.
All right, fight fans, here is your decision. Judge number one, scores the bout 29-28 for Tobin. Judge number 2 scores the bout 29-28 for Taulker. Judge number 3 scores the bout 29-28. For the winner of this bout by split decision from the red corner, Jayden.